For any enterprise, predicting if a customer is going to leave or not is very important. And this is called a churn prediction, usually done using machine learning predictive models. But it is also important to understand the results of this churn predictive analysis. And I'm going to show you a dashboard which can help you do so. So this customer churn prediction dashboard starts by indicating how many active customers you have. So for example, here we can see that this enterprise has got about 25 million active customers. Now the machine learning model is going to output a churn probability. So if the churn probability is more than 70%, you can classify the customers as high-risk customers. So here we have 4.4 million customers who are at high risk. If the churn probability is between 50 and 70%, you can put them at medium risk. If the churn probability is less than 50%, you can put the customers at low risk. Now, for business users, it is also important to understand what is the revenue impact due to the churn. So you can take the revenue for each customer and multiply it by churn probability, which will give you revenue at risk. So here this enterprise has got almost about $1.6 billion revenue at risk. It's also important to indicate what is the model accuracy, which will give the confidence in all the figures which are indicated over here. Now, you can also make a churn risk distribution, which is making a histogram by taking the buckets of the churn probability score and then counting how many customers fall into that bucket. So for example, here we can see that there are almost about 2.3 million customers who have a churn probability between 70 and 80%. And all the bars which are over here are also indicated in pink, which is indicating these high-risk customers. Now, the pattern what you see is a normal distribution curve. But if you see a right skewed curve, meaning that you have many high pink color bars compared to others, in that case, your enterprise is at very high risk of losing most of your customers. Now, you can also analyze what are the factors which are causing churn. So for example, here we can see that the days in login as well as login frequency are a very good indicator of predicting churn. There are many other analyses possible, such as identifying the customer churn risk by the subscription plan. So here we can see that most of the customers who are at churn risk fall under the basic subscription plan. And it is also very important to identify who are the high-risk customers, because this will help them to contact them and make them offers in order to reduce the churn. So this customer churn analysis dashboard is very important. It will help you manage the customer churn risk